Hi, I'm It's Fit Maddie Wilson. Welcome back to my channel unless you're new here. Hello, hi, I'm Maddie. I like to talk about weight loss, PCOS, how I've lost 100 pounds, all of that stuff, and makeup as well, because makeup has been so requested over on Instagram. If you're not following me, It's Fit Maddie Wilson, go check it out. I like to show all of my makeup looks daily of how I do my makeup, my lash extensions. I like to talk about makeup, and everyone's like, Maddie, can you please film your purple eye look? So I had you guys send me in questions and I answered questions. I filmed this makeup look. It got weird and I hope you enjoy this video. So let's get started on this little transformation and I hope you enjoy the video. Stay tuned for the end and I will see you guys in a second. All right, I have a fresh face. I am moisturized. I am ready to put makeup on, but I just want to walk through my skincare real quick. So I cleansed my face and then I used a toner. This is the Vitamin C Tonic Brightening Toner from Pcos. I used that and then I moisturized with this anti-wrinkle cream. I found this on Amazon. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, but I've been obsessed. It's super thick and like my face feels moisturized all day, all night. Love this. And then I use some oil from Drunk Elephant. This is the Luxury Face Oil. Use that, and of course my under eye cream. This is the 5-in-1 from First Aid Beauty. And then on my lips, I moisturize with this little pixie stick. Ugh, it's so good. So this you can use on your cheeks, you can use this on your lips, you can use it in your hair. I think it's so cool. But I found out about this from ET Beauty. Emily, I love her, obsessed with her. So if you want to try this out, she found it at Target, I found it at Target. Yes. Or then to tie everything together, I love to use a little roller. It's nice and cooling and depuffing, and it really makes all of the products like sink into your skin. And it's like a mindful activity. Usually I'm not talking while I do this, but I just sit there, really feel it, get my skin nice and depuffed before I apply makeup. But let's get into the first question while I put my primer on. This is the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer, and with this I just used a little, oh that's way too much. I just used like a rice size amount, like a little teeny bit, because this goes a long ways. This is gonna fill in all my big pores on my forehead, and I only focus it on like troubled areas, like right here I see a lot of pores, and like right in here. So while I put this on my skin, I got my questions down here. Let's see. What did you take in school? I hated school. I hated school so much, but I did running start. So my junior and senior year, I went to community college. And so I got my AA from Centralia College, but I went to Renton College and Bellevue College. I really ended up not taking anything, like nothing was really interesting, and I ended up working on a job that I've been at for 6 years now, and I've been doing marketing, and I learned everything on the job. Literally everything. So I'm in marketing like director, manager right now, and yeah, so I am going to be going back to school for something that I will announce very, very soon. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to tell you. Okay, so now that that is all pressed into the skin, I do like to take a beauty blender and like press it in even more. And then my next step is my Holy Grail foundation, which is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I've been using this for years, like 5, 6, 7 years. Like this is my #1 foundation. I always go back to it. It lasts me all day. It is just my Holy Grail foundation. So I put it on the back of my hand and then I just dab it on. All right, next question we have, how do you deal with your PCOS diagnosis? By the way, absolutely love your videos. Thank you so much. I did not handle it well. I found out about 1.5 years ago, like a little bit over a year, and I didn't handle it well. I cried. but I really wanted to tackle it. So meaning like I wanted to know the most information I could possibly know about PCOS. So I guess it motivated me to like learn more about health and more about like what people have to go through on the daily. Like I didn't think I was gonna have like a lifelong thing. Like I didn't think I was gonna have to deal with this the rest of my life. So it sucked at first, and then it made me very educated. I took a lot of time like studying and talking with nutritionists and dietitians and doctors, and like I just wanted to become like the most knowledgeable I possibly could on it. So with that, like I didn't want it to let like the fear control me. So I was just trying to figure out everything about it. Next step, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to cover some of my little spots. I got little spots. That's a huge curling iron burn. I already said it, but like I can't believe I did that. So yeah, I'm gonna cover my spots and then under my eyes. And then I also do right up here too. I kind of use this as like a lid eyeshadow primer thing. I don't know, I just like a clean slate when I do eyeshadow. All right, next question. Thoughts on healthier snack options like cauliflower tortilla chips, the hippie chips. So with that, I think it's amazing that there's stuff that I can have and there's stuff that other people can have that is gluten-free, vegan, all types of stuff. Like there's more options for people that have like celiacs and that kind of stuff. I think that's amazing, but I hate how they brand it as like, this is so healthy, like you have to eat this, if you know what I mean. So I wish that they were more like honest on their packaging. Like there's some like vegan chips that are worse for you than just regular Lay's. And so you have to be really conscious and aware that like just because it's vegan doesn't mean that it's healthy. But I do overall think that like it's amazing that I have options, like different options to eat. And so do a lot of people that, you know, have dietary restrictions. So overall it's great, but you just have to be aware of what you're putting into your body. Okay, so now that the concealer is all blended out, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty in the shade Mocha. It's a matchstick, and I use this for contour. So with this, I just go underneath the jawline and then kind of go up. And then with this, I kind of drag it down. And we're going to take it on my forehead, like a little spot here, a little spot there, and like a little one right there. We're doing an extra look today, so I'm going to drag this up through here, right on that line, and up through there. And that will have like the illusion of like not a double chin, but I just like how this makes my face look. So I'm going to blend this out, answer another question. All right, another question. How tall are you? So I am 5'7.5". So I want to say that I'm 5'8", but I'm not completely 5'8". A lot of people think that I'm a lot shorter than I am, like especially online. Like people are like, you know, confused. They think I'm like 5'2" or something. I'm pretty tall. I would say like 5'7.5" is pretty tall. I mean, there's a lot of girls that I know that are like a lot shorter, but yeah, I guess that's like average. I don't even know what average is, but I am 5'7.5". All right, now I have all my contour and foundation and concealer, all that stuff blended in. I'm going to set. I am not a big powder person, but it has been very hot here in Washington, and so I'm going to take the Fit Me Loose Powder, and this is in the shade Fair Light, so I'm just going to take a little bit underneath the eyes. I don't like to put a lot under my eyes because I think that it makes me look old under my eyes. Like it like kind of like creases and cakes and doesn't look that good. So I am just going to take a little teeny bit, like a little baby bit, and kind of dab this underneath my eyes. So this will make my under eyes look pretty matte, but I'll wait till the end and I'll use a setting spray and it'll kind of like melt everything together. And now I'm taking the Fair Light Clear and just adding a little bit more of that powder, but I'm bringing it down farther. And this is like a very, very light powder compared to this one. And this will brighten my eyes back up because I put on concealer for a reason. I want my under eyes to be bright, 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 bright. And then going back in with that first shade, that more yellow shade, I get my smile line. So I do, it's gonna look really weird, but I will take this side first. Make sure I don't have any lines. And then I will set it with this powder. Okay, we're looking a little flat. We're looking like a little bit of a ghost, but that's okay. So I'm gonna take my Better Bronzer by, who's this from? Physicians Formula. I knew that. I'm gonna just take a really big brush. You can see I love this stuff. And a really big brush. And then I'm just gonna go on the sides right here on my forehead. Now that we have more of a bronzy face, I'm gonna take the Too Faced Chocolate Matte Bronzer, and this smells like chocolate and I love it. So I'm gonna take this on a smaller brush compared to this big boy. Tap that and kind of do like a contour with it. Like I've already done my my cream contour, but with this I kind of want to get that chiseled look right back, and then this will bronze up my face a little bit more too. All right, let's see what the next question's gonna be. Okay, I like this question. How do you make yourself do it all even when you don't want to? And she said, not just with gym stuff. It's hard. I've had like this long battle with this. I've had depression, I've had really bad anxiety, I've had a lot of stuff, and like there's so many days where like I just don't want to do anything. And with that, I've learned that routine is key for me. Like I need to be in a routine, and YouTube, like I have my good routine with that. I post every Monday at 3 o'clock. Like I have my routine with that. Filming can get a little bit crazy. Like today, like I am filming this obviously, and then I need to go film some stuff for work. I need to edit this, and then I leave for to go to Leavenworth to see my friend for the weekend. So I don't have the best routine with that, but like it's stuff that I want to get done, and I've already have like a routine down for. So like I have my posting schedule, so I know I have to get content done for that, and that like keeps me accountable and reliable. With food, like same, I have my days where I go to the grocery store. I have like my meal prep days. I have my planning days. I have just like routine of stuff keeps me going. And sometimes you just have to realize that you just have to keep going no matter what. And like you're gonna be doing this for yourself. So you can do it. Just keep on going. So I know sometimes it's so hard. I know, I get it, but that's what life is. Okay, I'm liking the base of my face right now. I need some color though. So I'm gonna go into blush. This is an Anastasia Beverly Hills little trio. Because I'm going for a more purple eye today, I'm gonna stick with this shade and this shade together. So I'm just gonna dab these two. And this is more like a mauvier look. Like I don't want something too pink when I have like a purple eye. I don't know. I just think it looks better. And with this, I'm just gonna like lightly stipple it on. Just stipple. Okay, one thing that you can let me know in the comments, because I'm sure a lot of people are gonna hate this, but I've been seeing a lot of beauty gurus do blush right here, and I'm obsessed with it. I actually had a sunburn a couple weeks ago, and my nose was so pink, and I thought it was so cute, and I didn't even have to put blush there. Like it's like the fake suntan or sunburnt look, and I love it for summer. So all right, I have some blush on. I got some blush on my nose, ready to go, and this is my favorite step. So we have the Holy Grail highlighter right here. This is the Amrezy highlighter from Anastasia Beverly Hills. You can see that I have hit pan on it. I'm trying to go more on the sides so I don't like break it, but highlighter is everything to me, and I'm sure you know that if you follow me anywhere. I put it on the tip of my nose. I put it on my Cupid's bow. I love it so much. And I even bring it a little bit above the point in my eyebrow. And then a little trick with this, if you're a little too crazy with highlighter, just take a little sponge and kind of set it all in together. And then I'm actually going to do one more highlighter on top. I know it sounds extra, but this is the Wet n Wild I'm So Lit highlighter, and it's insane. It is literally the most intense highlighter I've ever seen. So it's a loose highlighter. I'm going to see if you can see on the back of my hand right here. It is crazy. Like, wow. Wow. I love it so much. So I'm going to take my highlighting brush and just like a teeny little bit of this. And I'm going to focus it kind of on the center right here. You can see like the little pop of difference, a little bit on my nose. And with that, if you get it too far, again, just kind of dab and blend it out. I just can't get over this highlighter. It is absolutely insane. So I am going to keep this little jar of highlight off to the side, but I am going to come back and do like my inner corners and underneath my brows and all that stuff. But next up is brows. I use the Kat Von D dip pomade brow thingy and just a little brush. I dip my thing in there and I wipe it on the lid. And I've been using this since it launched, so maybe 2 years ago or so. And I like it because it is completely waterproof. So I wear eyebrows to the gym, and I need something that is sweat resistant that I can just go all day in, and this one does the job. I just brush through all my brow hairs, and then I'm just going to go in and just kind of fill them in. I'm not going to do anything too crazy today, but just kind of fill in the sparse hairs. All right, while I fill out my brows, I'm going to answer another question. How do you keep motivated with clean eating and exercise? I have said this, and you're probably going to be annoyed with me saying this, but I don't believe in motivation. I think that motivation, yes, that you can get it, and then it can get you to the gym for the first time, but I don't think you should live your life off of motivation. And the reason with that is it goes away, and you can't rely on that to keep you going. So I am not motivated to eat clean. I'm not motivated to go to the gym. I've made it a habit because I want to live the rest of my life healthy, and I want to live a long time, and I want to feel good. Like, eating this way feels good. So I guess you could say that like that's my motivation. It makes me feel good, but it's really not. I just do it because I love my body. I want to give my body the best that it possibly can, and I just want to. And there's days that I don't want to, but what keeps me going is knowing that I'm doing this for my health. I'm doing this because I love myself. And yeah, I hope that makes sense, but it took me a long time to realize that. I was always on like fad diets and trying to, learn the next best thing to like lose weight. And yeah, it took me a long time to just be like, okay, this is my life. I want to live healthy. I want to live a long time. And this is what I'm going to do. And it's not a punishment. It's just a reward for wanting to treat my body right. All right, brows are done. They are definitely sisters, not twins, but that's okay. That's okay. So now we're gonna move on to my favorite part, which is eyeshadow. So I just take my little beauty blender and make sure I don't have any creases in my eyelids. All right, I'm gonna go back into my Fit Me loose powder. And with this, I'm just gonna take a little bit, dab the excess off, get that ish out. And with that, I'm going to set my lids. I like to start with, my concealer and then some translucent powder. And with that, it just makes it easier to blend, in my opinion. Some people do just straight on top of concealer, but I find that to make my eyes look really patchy. We are all set. I am ready for some purple eyeshadow. So I'm going to take the same fluffy blending brush and we're going to go in with the Huda New Nude palette, one of my all-time favorite palettes. And I'm going to start off with Lace, which is a light purple. And so we're going to cover the brush, get it covered, tap off the excess, and I'm going to start in the corner and do little windshield wiper motions, kind of bring it out to the side. And with this, to me, there's no like really technique, it's just blending it out, kind of going down, blend, blend. You can do circular motions. There you go, flick it out. I love eyeshadow so much, so I'm just gonna dip back in, do a little bit more. The more you go in, the more you're gonna build up that color, which I want the crease to be a little bit more purple, and then when I don't have any product on the brush, I'm gonna kind of flick it up and blend. I love lavenders and purples and okay, so I know it's gonna look crazy till it gets better. So see how I'm gonna have to go with my process here. I'm going to go into Tickle, which is this mauvier color, this kind of more pinkish, and I'm gonna focus that on a smaller little brush. Just get a little bit right on the tip, go straight in, tap it off, and I'm gonna go straight into the outer V with that color. I don't want to bring it up or out, just straight into that outer V. With the same brush, I'm gonna go into Tease, which my palette looks like a disaster. I know, I understand. I use and love this thing. So Tease is this darker purple, and again, really light, right straight on that brush, tap off the excess and build it on the outer V, but more out on it. So kind of just layering over that color. It's gonna add more dimension. I love me my purples. And now I'm gonna go back with the first little brush that I used and kind of blend these all together. And now my favorite shade in the whole entire world. I don't even know what it says because it's covered in product. This is Daydream. Right here you can see I hardly have any left of this color, but this is a really unique formula. It's like not just one shade. If you look at it, there's like bits and pieces of like iridescent glowiness in it. So I'm gonna take a setting spray, spray this, and we're gonna go into Daydream, and I just coat the whole brush with it. Really get it. And I do have to layer this shade, which some people don't like, but I really want it to like freaking be shiny. It's so pretty. With this, I just bring it all the way into the corner, kind of round it out. This is gonna be my full lid shade. So it's starting to look good. Just wait. People with lash extensions, if you get any product, like any eyeshadow in your lashes, you can brush through and then take a wet brush, like a little teeny small brush, just get it wet and kind of go through and pick up that excess eyeshadow. So I'm gonna keep layering this. I'm probably gonna do one more. This time I'm gonna dip into this and then wet it and then go in. Just one more little layer, it's fine. She is glowing. Yes. Get in there. Okay, so with the same brush, I'm just going to take a rag, kind of lightly clean it, go back into my loose highlighter from Wet n Wild, and that's that last one that we did that made like that really big pop. So I'm going to dab into there and just do right on the inner corner and then up. And this just adds like a more awake look, and then also I love shimmer, so you can't take glitter away from me. So it brings like your focus right in the center there, and then with this, again, I'm just gonna do a little dot on my nose and then blend that out. See if I'm missing highlighter anywhere. Cut to me just dumping my face in highlighter. kind of blend all of this together. We are getting there. I'm going to do under my eye now, which some people spend a lot of time underneath their eyes. I kind of just throw some shadow under there. So this is more of a pointier little eyeshadow brush. I'm going to go into that first shade Lace, go underneath the eye, just connect it on that inner corner or that outer corner, kind of drag it a little bit more than halfway. All right, so now that that's more blown out, I'm gonna take that smaller brush that we just did the highlighter with, kind of just, I don't know, get it clean. And then we're gonna go into that second color, Tickle, dab in here, do that, and then get it closer to the bottom lash line. It's coming together. I feel like this color makes my eyes pop too, which I love. So now bottom mascara, I'm going to go into Man Eater by Tarte first and then finish up with Colossal from the drugstore. I'm almost out of this mascara and it makes me really sad. This one I've been using for a long time. The brush is super cool on it. It's just a really big, not that fibrous. I don't know. I like this brush. I gotta bring out the big mirror for this one. I got my bottom mascara on, that first one with this. I'm just gonna go in and kind of, this one's easier to like separate my lashes. So I'm gonna separate real quick and then I should probably answer some more questions. I've been talking about makeup way too much, but this is what you wanted. You said you wanted a makeup tutorial, so I am trying my hardest. I am no beauty guru, but I hope you like it. Okay, I got all my mascara on. Let's look at another question. Ooh, this one good. When you eat out for lunch or dinner, where do you go and what do you choose? This is so hard. So, as most of you know, I can't have gluten, dairy, and soy, and I found out recently that I'm sensitive to garlic and tomatoes and quite mustard seeds, different foods like that. So it's very hard for me to eat out, but I went to Manzanita with my boyfriend's family, and it's a very, very, very small town that doesn't have a lot of options for people that have like food sensitivities, and it kind of sucked, but I asked like wherever they wanted to go. I just basically talked to the waiter and told them, I was like, I just want some chicken and some like salad and something that I know that they can make easy for my condition. So I asked what kind of oil they use, make sure they're not using butter, no seasoning. I just kind of have to make it work wherever I go. My favorite restaurant that I can have like pretty much anything at is Viva Tacoma, which is a vegan, gluten-free restaurant. They have nachos, pizza, like cauliflower wings, like so many good foods. So when I go out, like I just have to make it work for me, or I'll go to Viva maybe like twice a month. I will have Viva. It's just pretty expensive and I use it as like, you know, I deserve this, but like I'm craving gluten-free vegan mac and cheese and I'm gonna go have that. And so don't punish yourself with eating out. Just really talk to the waiters and research online. There's so many options online. Like you can Google gluten-free vegan fast food restaurants and you can find something anywhere. It just takes more time and I know the struggle. When I'm pretty much done with my makeup, I like to kind of go over and just look at my face and see what I think that I'm missing. I don't look too bronzed right now, so I'm gonna go into that chocolate bronzer with my big brush and kind of go over everything, even my blush, all of it. I just want to be more bronzed, always. Oh, that reminds me, I do have a question on here. Where is it? It said, how am I so tan? Oh, how are you so perfectly tan? I was on vacation last week. I was at the beach. Before that, I was in Hawaii. Before that, I was in Mexico. If I can get sun, I get sun. I go outside. I love being tan. Like, it's a problem. Like, I need to be tan. Like, it makes me feel so good. But yeah, I've been outside a lot this summer. I think that's why I'm tan right now. This is the Fresh Sugar Lemon chapstick. My lips get very, very, very chapped. They're kind of like cracky right now. That's gross. When that happens, I know I have sugar scrubs that you can take just a regular rag, and this kind of exfoliates everything. My final step, this is the Dewy Set Anastasia, whatever the heck it is, Beverly Hills. It makes your skin dewy throughout the day. That's why I've been adding powder too. I mean, yes, because it's hot outside, and also I've been using this dewy setting spray, and the powder, like, sure, it makes me look matte right now, but with this I'll be glowing all day, but then my makeup doesn't move. It's this weird balance of like, I want really oily looking skin, but I don't want the makeup to fall off. So I'm just gonna smells so good. Yes. Can someone buy me one of those fans where I have this and I could just fan myself? But this is pretty much the completed look. My little baby hairs like to get stuck in my hair. Yeah, here we go. This is one of my most requested eye looks to film. I love it, and I hope you guys liked this video. I'm sorry I didn't get through more questions. I was just talking about makeup a lot, but if you want to see more of these videos, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Tell me what eye look you want me to see next. Do you want to see my coral eye look, my pink one, my orange one? What do you want to see? Please let me know. All right, I will see you next week at 3 o'clock. Bye!